Good morning to everyone over here. My name is Sidney. And good morning to all of you all. It's so happy to see you all over here. Today, what I'm going to do, most importantly, मैं क्या करने चाहूँगा आज को? I was just thinking, giving an introduction. My name is Sidney, as I said. I started my career in 2003 until date, which evaluates up to 15 years of this journey. This journey of my career was with all mixed experience, everything, sour, sweet, fun, and here I come. So what I'm going to today do is, as I'm going to show you, I'm going to concentrate more on cut, color, and something very interesting. You might be thinking, what? Hair enhancer. Have you all heard of anything called hair enhancer? Yeah? Hair enhancer. I'll just tell you in short what is hair enhancer. Basically, hair enhancer is something, or you must be hearing in our salon mein har waqt, you know, mujhe volume chahiye, volume. So what do we basically do is, we backcomb the hair, put the product, we put volumizing mousse, and then we get volume on top, which we all agree, right? Hello? Right? I didn't hear you all, right? Yes. But if I sit in that hot chair and I say, I just don't want volume. I want more length. I want more volume in my bottom. What do we do? What do we do? Any answer? और एक बार मैं बता रहा हूँ, अगर मेरे क्लाइंट ने बोलेंगे मुझे कि मेरे को वॉल्यूम ठीक है, ऊपर में बैककोम होके मिल गया है, बट मेरे को नीचे में और वॉल्यूम चाहिए और लेंथ चाहिए, तब मैं क्या करूँ बताइए आप लोग? Yes, please. Yes. Hair? Perfect. Perfect. You are right. But what kind of extension? What is extension all about for us? Hair extension, what is it? It's something which gives you a lot of volume and length. Apart from that, and where is hair extension made and what is the quality of the hair? You might be thinking that, right? I can't hear you all guys. Right? Yes. So hair extension is basically something which boosts your volume and length both together. So what happens if, for an example, a client comes to me in the salon and say, Sidney, I am very happy with everything, but I want more length and volume. So that is the time I introduce my hair enhancer. And the hair which we get from our hair extension company is a 100% real hair. We can tong it, we can play with it. So today I'm going to show you exactly how we work with the hair extension. It just takes 2 minutes to install in your hair. And how it works, I'll show you that. As what I was saying about the haircut, what I'm going to do. My model's name is Annette. And today, looking at Annette, as I'll show you the picture because I've prepped the work, but I'll show you Annette's pehla ka picture, uska kaisa length tha, or what was her color. Okay? Okay? I can't hear you all. Come on, okay? Perfect. That's the spirit. Annette. When first time, when I saw Annette with her color, so one thing came in my mind, what to do? Up style, cut. हम लोग सब देखते हैं वही, up style, cut, color. So what color basically? Blonde, copper, brown. So when I saw, I imagined my theme of color of wine reds. Wine red basically is a color red. When we talk about red, what we get associated with? पहले हम लोग क्या सोचते हैं red के लिए? It's a feminine touch altogether. I'm sure over here, a red color, what I feel personally, enhances the beauty of the woman. Isn't it? Right? I can't hear y'all. Yes. So my theme of today, doing the color and cut, precisely on color, was more of wine. Ab wine kya? Balayage. You must have heard balayage, which is very common. Everyone does balayage. But apart from that, what? What new I can do? So I basically played with 3 techniques of color. As one you can see is your wine color, which I'll show you. The lighter wine color and then the middle wine color, and the darker one. So you must be thinking, why now, Sydney, आप नहीं बोल रहे हैं, you are saying 3 wine color, अभी ultimately when the color will happen and you'll say, मेरे को तो सिर्फ 2 ही दिख रहा है. So the reason, I'll tell you what. The second color which I used, I wanted to basically enhance the darker color of my wine color. So that's why I introduced the mid color so that my base color of my wine gets more boosted. So this is what I've created. Now I'm going to show you step by step with color and cut both, okay? And for haircut, as you see, Annette's got beautiful long straight hair. The first time when I met Annette, she told me, please don't cut my length, which we always hear that, right? Length nahi kaatna hai, kalna karna hai, par kitna nahi kaatna hai. So here you go, what I'm going to do right now. Can you all see? Can you all see that? Yes, please. You have a question? Okay. So first what I did was, I took a section, radial and profile section, and I locked this section for the length, and I kept it. So as Annette said, she wants her length, and she wants more frame in her face. So what I thought, I would do natural inversion layer. Now when we do as all we know, when we do a natural inversion layer, what we get is more volume, and then you get length also. At the same time, we don't mess around with the heaviness of the hair also, weight of the hair. So exactly what I did, I worked mostly with Annette's top portion, giving her volume, taking a technique of natural conversion layer. So how I go? So I take the section, first initial section, take my first section, decide as how much length I should have. So as Annette told me, I can go shorter over here. So I'll give you a small brief. A lot of my clients say, Sidney, I don't want to cut the length in the front, but at the same time, I want more volume. At the same time, I should tuck my hair. So what length you think you should take to get that volume? What kind of length? It should be here, it should be here, it should be here. What is the safest length? Any idea? Any idea? What is the length? अच्छा मैं और एक बार बता रहा हूँ. अगर मेरे क्लाइंट को हेयर कटिंग करना है और मेरे क्लाइंट ने कहा सिडनी मेरे को लेंथ से हैम्पर नहीं करना है, मेरे को ऐसा चाहिए कि मेरा फेस फ्रेमिंग लगे, मेरे को चाहिए कि मैं बाल टाई भी कर सकूं, और मेरे को ऐसा चाहिए जब खुले रहेंगे तो सेट रहेंगे. सो व्हाट लेंथ शुड आई गो इन द फ्रंट? कौन सा लेंथ मुझे जाना चाहिए? यस, absolutely, chin level. Chin level is the most safest length where you get your framing of your face also. At the same time, you can tie it also, and at the same time, you can leave it open, right? But in case of Annette, I thought, let me just play a little bit more with her hair. So let me go a little shorter. So what I did basically is, I took the length towards the lip area, and I made this as my guideline. And then, I took the section, and what I did was, keeping everything 90 degree, and I sliced the hair out. Again, I took a smaller section. One thing I wanted to share you friends, whenever, I mean, you must have heard there's a haircut you can cut in 1 hour also. There's a haircut you can just cut in 10 minutes also. So, do you feel a haircut which you cut in 10 minutes, does it get that kind of effect as taking time and cutting approximately 45 minutes? Which one is better? कौन सा अच्छा है? एक 10 minutes या फिर आपका 45 minutes आराम से काटोगी better है? I'm sorry? 10 minutes, okay. How about y'all? आप बताइए 10 मिनट्स वाली हेयर कट बेटर है इफेक्ट, या फिर आप आराम से 45 मिनट्स तक काटोगे, या फिर प्रिसिशन अपने टाइम से लेकर काटोगे बेटर है? कौन सा बेटर इफेक्ट देगा? आई कैन हियर यू ऑल प्लीज. Exactly 45 minutes. I'll tell you what is the reason. The technical reason to it is you're rest of sure you're taking each fine sections and you're going with the hair and you're cutting. None of your hair is missed out. You know what, guys, honestly speaking, what I felt is today I'm here in the stage not to show what my collection is, of course that is there, but to share with y'all my journey, and then there are a lot of things to learn from y'all also. I believe in learning. I believe learning has no end. मैं विश्वास रखता हूँ सीखने का कोई knowledge. Today I'm 34 years old. When I become 50 years old, I feel I would learn. Learning is something which will take me ahead, which we all know. So that's why I'm here to share my experience and to learn from y'all, to hear from y'all, so that I can also fit in my bag also, knowledge bag. So what I have been with y'all, what session will I have with y'all, right? Perfect. So as you take, I took a thinner sections. The reason for me to do this haircut fast is because I've already cut the hair. I'm just showing you all the techniques. So what you do is, you over direct. Can you all see that? Can you all see that? Sure. Guys, I need to hear your response also, please. I can? Yeah? Once more, yeah? Perfect. So what you need to do is the second section when you take, you need to just over direct to the previous section, create a guideline which you had and go through it. And then the last section, again taking to the previous guideline. Now, how is this technique possible? This technique is basically called sliding technique. One thing you need to keep in your mind, when you open up the scissor, when you start, please request, do not stop in between. First, before cutting, you need to analyze, concentrate as to how much would you start your guideline. At one shot you need to go through, because in between if you stop, you missed out on your guideline is first, and secondly, which is very important, you can tend to cut your hand also, right? So here I start, and I leave it. So what I do is the back hair, which I tied, I untie it, and the rest parameter area, I would blend that. Obviously, if we don't blend it, you can see a big disconnection, and where you see it becomes more heavier. So what I'll do, gently, taking a profile line section, I'm going to blend the hair. Can you see it? So how do I match it? I take the first section. When I'm taking the section, I'm taking a diagonal section so that the blend is always better and softer. You can see the fall also. One more diagonal section. And the last, whatever remaining, I blended. So if you see, the entire section got blended. And the same thing I do over here. So when you come to the back section, all you need to do is the key point is taking a diagonal section and just to blend it, okay? And now this is what your effect is. Let me blow dry it and just cross-check the haircut. There's a very small tip I wanted to share with you all is, you know, basically what I understand is, we all go through proper training, academy, any sort of academy. We get, I would say we are all the best over here sitting down. We have best of knowledge. When I talk about myself, talk about you, we all have best exposure of our training. But here, the reason for me to be over here, यहाँ पर मेरा reason है, life पर कभी-कभी क्या हो जाता है ना, एक चीज़ हम लोग notice करते हैं, training तो ले लिए हम लोग, but कभी-कभी यही छोटा-छोटा tip को हम लोग miss कर देते हैं, and we go ahead. The whole idea मेरे शो के लिए, मैं यहाँ आने के लिए, यही मैं आपसे गुजारिश और या मैं आपसे शेयर करूँगा, छोटा-छोटा points rather. They say in Hindi ना, छोटे बूंद बूंद से समुंदर होती है, am I right? So ये छोटा-छोटा work, if we check every day, we turn out to be a perfect hairstylist. Of course, there are times when the salon is so busy. चलो यार कर दो. But yeah, that is there, a different issue. But what I believe, we all are artists over here sitting down, coming early in the morning, tweaking for the show. So we love our job. But for me to be here today with y'all is to just request to guide y'all the way, to show small techniques if we change, how we change our work, how we change our style, how we change our working pattern, and how we go more better. The more older we go, the more better we want to make ourselves. Yes, training is there. But apart from training, there are small points like, you know what I'll show you right now, which if we see, we are perfect, right? I can't hear from you, right? Yes. And now, I'm not just going to do the model. मैं model सिर्फ नहीं करूँगा. I would want your help also to make my work more better. Will you all help me? Yeah? I can't hear you all. Yes? Perfect. Now let's dry the hair. No, छोड़ दो. Now again, one thing, when we blast dry or blow dry the hair, what I feel, we all tend to do it fast. But if we follow a little section, just drying it a little bit like this, we become more neater. There's one reason which we all know. Now, if we dry our hair naturally, and if our hairs are a little frizzy, or with our hair is straight, what kind of effect you get? Smooth or not that smooth? अगर हम लोग ब्लो ड्राई नहीं कर ब्रश नहीं यूज कर सिर्फ मात्र आप अपने नेचुरल ड्राई करिए, आई मीन नो ब्लो ड्राई ऑल्सो, नेचुरल ड्राई करेंगे, आपको क्या लगता है वो इफेक्ट स्मूथ आएगा नेचुरल वाली ड्राई से, या फिर मैं अगर ब्रश नहीं सिर्फ ड्रायर से यूज करूंगा स्मूथ आएगा? कौन सा स्मूथ आएगा बेटर? परफेक्ट, ड्रायर से. क्यों? वाई प्लीज. हाँ जी, हाँ, बट वाई? क्यों ड्रायर से, क्यों नेचुरल ड्राई से नहीं होता है? अच्छा, मैं बता देता हूं आप लोग, चलिए. द रीजन इज, इफ वी ऑल नो scientifically, going through hair science, our hair is like a fish scale. So when a natural hair has no control and power, it will dry it smooth. It can go in this direction also, it can go in this direction also. So that's why you get that kind of effect. Same thing with the dryer. If you just run the dryer like this vigorously, obviously you tend to get a frizzy result because you're drying the cuticle not in its direction. So what I would suggest you all next time, if my client needs a natural dry, what would you do is just run through the blast, but at last, you just dry it with the dryer smooth, okay? Now, if you see Annette's hair color, what I did is more on magenta red, like a wine brighter red, and a deeper one. और मैं क्या बोल रहा था, मैं अब जैसा I told you also, मैं इस कलर पे मैं 3 शेड यूज किया हूँ. एक आपका ब्राइटर कलर जो आपको दिखाई दे रही है, और एक डार्कर वाइन कलर. बीच का कलर कहाँ है सिडनी? आपने बोला 3 कलर है. हाउ कम ये सिर्फ 2 कलर दिख रहा है? One reason to it is what? The mid color. The mid color of mine, the reason, जो कारण है मुझे करना पड़ा that color is to boost my base color. My base color was anyways darker violet kind of a color. But what if I would have just done that and the highlight, it was just have been just a contrast of the darker wine color and a magenta color. But I wanted it more softer. I wanted more to be like a dimensional kind of a color. So that's why I added that in-between color. So what happens with that in-between color is when you do, of course, it will not get contrast out, but it will help you. It would help you, the base color, to brighten up much better. So as a result, you get a blended kind of effect. Now I can see little patches because half of my hair is dry and half of my hair is wet. So let me dry it properly for you. And you must be seeing something very bright pink here. So what is it? What is it? The pink color, if you see over here. I'm sorry? Yeah, but what is it? Did I color it or what is it? Well, it's an extension. It's a colored extension. I'll tell you one reason. I'm sure a lot of clients come to you, they want very, very funky color, right? I want pink, I want bright red, I want blue, I want ash. And we as a hairstylist with the latest technology, we exactly do that, right? We do it. But then what is the sad part of that color? What is the sad part? The sad part of the color is that it does not stay for a long time. And then there is always a breakage and damage issue also as well, right? So a hair extension will help you not to destroy your client's hair also. At the same time, you get that effect. So that's what I feel, hair extensions are more safer to apply. In terms when I am using bright colors, I'm sure if I do a blue color, would it stay, guys? Would a blue color stay then more than 2 washes? Do you think so? So if I offer my client, ma'am, I have something, a blue color, a royal blue, a bright blue, to show you which will stay for a longer period of time unless you don't want it, and which will not damage your hair. So you know what we feel? Giving options to clients are always much better. We make style, we make trend. So what I feel is, it's always better to update our client with the knowledge, how we can go. Like hair enhancer, I'm sure 10 years back, guys, was there anything called hair enhancer and hair extension? Was it there? 10 saal, 12 saal aage hair extension the? Was it there? So here you go. Now, you know, it's very difficult. I know, it's very difficult to say, client will say, अरे ये किसका hair है? अरे ये क्या है? ये तो नकली hair है यार, क्या करे? But you, As a hairstylist, you need to change the trend. For me, when I joined this career 15 years back, the first time when I went to this career, my father told me, "Are you going to cut girls' hair?" That was the reaction of my father. Are you going to do hairdressing? Because all my aunties are into this hairdressing from a very long time. So when in 2003, when I decided to be a hairstylist, I told my father, "Dad, I want to be a hairstylist." My father was like, "Are you going to cut ladies' hair?" But then, 15 years back and now, the trend changed. We are hero. You guys are hero, heroine, diva. You know, dude, you need to break that monotonous thinking of the client, and you should tell the client, "No, it's not. You know, it's not. This is what's going to help you. It's safer. It's natural hair, real hair. It takes only 2 minutes to, you know, this is the way we as hairdressers need to change the point of view of the client and put it." I'm sure when color got introduced, I mean, there were people who, I mean, they say color will damage the hair, but still, we did it. Couple of years back, when ammonia color got replaced with ammonia-free color, there was difficulty. Did we not face difficulties? Did we face it, right? But then we did it. Our togetherness with our work, we did it. So this is the way we need to make the trend. We need to break the off mindset and come out. So that's why we are the trendsetters. We need to be confident among ourselves. No, we can do it. And then we do it. Right? Right? Perfect. Now, Anit's hair is mostly dry. What I'll do is, I'll just do a paddle dry because I want to show you little waves to it. So I would not blow dry it, rather just do a simple paddle dry, share with you one technique, and then take them for the paddle blow dry. Give me the paddle dry. Yeah, one thing what I always see in my salon, if I get a blow dry, do you think it's right? Do you think it's right, guys? Right? It's right. It is right. But let's talk about being more specific and more better, how we could change. Always, whenever you do perform a blow dry, you must always go smoother, not faster. We are, as I told you, we are an artist. Hum log artist hai. We need to go smoother. So this is one reason you need to go. Hair cutting, haircut, hair. Scissor, scissor, scissor. Where's the scissor? How do you wear it, Anit? This side? The other side? So here is Anit's haircut. If you see the top volume, it's more voluminized, and then the framing is going gradually down. So what we are going to do is now we are going to tong her hair, and what kind of sectioning we'll take, I'll just show it to you. I will make it very simple for you guys. A simple horseshoe section and a vertical line and close book technique. A horseshoe section is to give that waves, and close book technique is not the waves to come on the face. Okay? Great. Tail comb. Give me one tail comb. So I'll make a horseshoe section first. Catch this. The first section I take, no. Plug point. Okay. Sorry. So I'll keep my temperature in 2.5, okay? So what I do is, this hairline I'll take back there, and that section I'll take in back here. So slowly, slowly with a horseshoe section, as I come in the front, I will take everything back, twist the tongue in towards that section, okay? One more thing I wanted to share with you, when we do this technique, we are rest assured we are going rounder, so that the heat gets generated everywhere in the hairstand, just not here. So whenever you see the hair is getting clubbed in, please smoothen it. Keep it for a couple of seconds. Leave it, okay? So here we follow one more section. Again, you see the hair is getting clubbed in. So you just need to remove, because what happens if you remove and segregate, the heat gets generated everywhere. One thing we need to understand is when we are tonging the hair, make sure, especially this kind of technique of tonging, the first time what happens is we tend to do like this and we leave it like this, right? But the real catch of the hair would be, you need to take this section here, round, first round. The reason to give the round is you're lifting the hair, the waves. So you come back slowly. As you're going down, you take the hair in and you take the hair. You see at the same, my hair, this hand is also moving. At the same time, my right hand is also moving. Right? Would you like to ask me anything, please, guys? Go ahead. Anything? Any question, please? Any question? Is there anything which you all want to know from me? Is there anything which you all want to know from me? कुछ जानना चाहोगे आप लोग? See how smoothly we are going? The more you make it round and round, the much better waves you get. This is a very basic section, tonguing section, which I have learned from my mentors. Catch the tongue. And one thing, always what I feel, since we are into the most updated generation, or we are more forward, 21st century, I would request you all, Beshak, go for color service, because we are colorists, we need to color the hair. At the same time, there's one thing you can offer your client, where your client's hair will never get damaged. In fact, it will repair. Can you tell me what kind of service is that? But not hair spa, please. What treatment? What is the treatment you call? Not hair spa. Something which works more internal with your hair. Something where your client will not feel your hair is damaged, and she can come back for color, and we make more business. So what is the service called? Any idea? It's called Plex Treatment. I'm sure you all must have heard about the Plex Treatment. We must always offer our client for a Plex treatment after every color. The reason to do this is because, as what we scientifically know is, as we color the hair, the most internal bond gets damaged, right? So a hair spa really works on the layer of hair, on the cortex, cuticles, but it does not work as intense in the bond of the hair. So your Plex treatments are treatment which works internally in your hair. So slowly, slowly, as we are going to the side sections, we are wrapping the hair, facing it all back. This is known as the close book technique. In this kind of technique, you see the hair will not come in the front, okay? Again, I take a horseshoe section. I take the hair. So this is the way, when you come to this section, you will come back here. And making sure each of your strand is taken care with the tongue. And if there's some small hair coming out, you just need to wrap it like this. And at last, when we come to the crown section, what we need to do is we need to take the section, divide between two sections. Since I have an extension, so I have to be a little careful, okay? Because if it was not been extension, I would have just taken a principal section round. But then I have done some extensions for her, so I need to be really careful. The front, again, customizing. Because her front bangs is already shorter, what we need to do is we need to just leave it naturally. The last section, when you see the graduation, just go round. It's too high. Go through this section once more. And now what I do is I put Anit's head down, flip it up hard, flip it up, Anit. Yeah. But there's a catch point to it. This is one look which I showed y'all. This is the wave which we all do. But what if she wants more of length and volume? That's where I'll show her the hair enhancer, okay? It's very easy. All you need to do is you take the section from the occipital, a light back combing, and then a light back combing here, and then you just, this was a dark color hair, and I've colored according to Anit's hair. So you just take a crisscross section. And here you go. And last, what you need to do is you need to customize it. Give me the tongue. Come. This is Anit, and this is her hair. For me, reason to show you this color is the hair enhancer. Thank you so much. Let's walk the line. Come. I hope you liked it. Did you enjoy it? Thank you. So we need to blend the extension, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed it, yes? Thank you so much. I would like to thank Beauty Professional to give me such a platform to showcase my art. I would like to thank my team Studio Mesh, Dipti Mohinder. Without her, this was not possible. And my colleague Habibur. Thank you so much, guys.